Okay. Yo, what's up, everybody? You know who it is. It's your boy Filochko here. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. Dusty hat. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. You know, I don't have my usual background or anything. Today I'm just being myself. I never really planned on doing this, but I figured, hey, everyone knows Filochko. But, you know, my real name is Philip Jones, and maybe I can give you a lesson just being myself. None of that cutting and being here and being there and smiling all the time stuff. Let me try to just be myself and do a lesson today. Just talking, no cuts, no editing. And they always make noise upstairs. So if you hear noise, it's not me, it's these people upstairs. You might hear it. They're crazy. They're always making noise. I don't know what's going on up there. But I was in Florida recently, and when I was in Florida, you know, I started writing down ideas for videos, and I found some things that I wrote down, some ideas I had. I never used any of those videos. I've never made them, so I'm going to make these now. I'm going to make one of them now because there's certain things that happen in Florida. I was with Russian people. I was with Dasha, I was with Irina, and Irina's parents, they're all like Russian. Irina has great English. Dasha's English is okay, and her parents, they're learning and stuff. So, you know, we went out together, and I realized certain things that they all were confused about, all of them. So I want to get to them. Well, first thing you people need to know before you come to America is when you purchase something, you know, after you pay for it, and they give you that little piece of paper, that little piece of paper is your receipt. That is your receipt. That is it. That's not a bill or a check. That's different. I'll explain that soon. But that is a receipt. But what happens that really confuses a lot of the foreigners and stuff who come to America is that once they buy something, the lady or guy would always say something like, hey, would you like a receipt? Hey, you want your receipt? Do you want your receipt? And usually they're like, what? And I have to say, no, we don't need it. But the receipt is basically the proof that you bought something. So if I buy something that costs $5, I give them $10, they give me $5 back. I like showing my chain. They give me $5 back. All of that information will be on the receipt. That's after the transaction. That's when you get a receipt. You can ask for a receipt. Yeah, you can ask for a receipt when you pay with debit card, cash, whatever. You can ask for it. But you have to get used to hearing this. Would you like a receipt? So you can just say no, yes, or whatever. But a lot of people don't know what a receipt is. They're a little confused. But now this brings me to the check or the bill. Now the check or the bill is what you owe. You get it on a piece of paper before you pay. So let's say usually where you have a bill or something like that is when you go to a restaurant. So maybe you're in a nice restaurant, not McDonald's, no, not Burger King, not KFC. I mean, a place where there's someone who comes to your table and asks you, what would you like to eat? You know, there's a nice menu and stuff. At these places, like when you're finished eating, first thing you should just say when you're finished eating and you're ready to pay and leave, you say, check please. That's it. So simple. Check please, excuse me. Check please, that's it. You don't have to say, we want to see how much we have to pay. No, you don't have to say any of that. Just say, check please. And then that's when they bring you your check. They bring you your bill. The check or a bill is what you get before you pay. That shows how much you have to pay. Then once you pay, then you get your receipt. That's when you get it. So some people have those two things mixed up, and I just wanted to get that out of the way. So just check please and you get it. And oh God, this one. Oh, okay. Listen carefully. My goal is for anyone who sees this video, for when you come into this situation in which I'm about to teach you, you master it. And you don't go, what? Huh? I want to make sure all of you get it. So pay attention, especially the girls who like shopping in America. Listen carefully. Okay, the thing is, when you go somewhere like a big popular place like Victoria's Secret, we have many of those. American Eagle, we have many of those. The Gap, we have many of those. A lot of these big chain clothing stores have members, so to say. They have members. So basically the members are the people who shop there a lot, and they have these special cards. So in every place it has a different name. Maybe in Victoria's Secret it's like a gold card, and in American Eagle it's like a membership card, and in the Gap it's like a plus customer card. But it's all something card, and basically what this card is something that you have to sign up for. And once you sign up for this card, you get to buy clothes cheaper than everybody else who doesn't have the card. And the way you get it is they usually do this. They do this to everybody. They say, hey, do you have a membership card? Or they say, hey, do you have a club card? Or hey, do you have a best customer card? They will say something then card. They will ask you if you have it. Now, Here's your answer. If this isn't your favorite store in the world, if this isn't one of your favorite stores in the world, what you need to learn to say to this question is, no, and I don't want it. No, and I don't want it. Just say you don't want it. You only need these cards for places that you can't live without. So if you love Victoria's Secret, or you love some makeup store, I forgot what it's called, I don't know, Chanel something, I don't know, and you love this place, then say, no, I don't have one, but I would like a card. I would like a membership card. That's what you can ask any of them for it. I would like a membership card. But if not, don't get one. Tell them you don't want it, because they're going to take your information, they're going to take your email, they're going to probably even try to take your phone number, and they're going to contact you all the time for things you don't need from a store you don't really like. Do not give these people your information unless it's one of your favorite stores. And the only people you give your information to are the people who are behind the counter, and you know, they're taking the clothes and they're telling you how much money you owe. Those are the only people that you should give your information to. But other than that, when you hear, do you have a something something card, or are you a something something member? If you're not, just say, no, I'm not a member and I'm not interested. And like, no, I'm not interested. But what usually happens is they're like, hey, you have a membership card, and it's, do you have a club card? It's like they never understand that. But basically, they're just seeing if you shop there frequently and if you have a card. And, well, that's all I'm going to do for this one. That's basically it, you know, getting to know me. So for all of you out there who know about me coming to Russia, I'll be in Russia real soon. I'm going to Vladivostok. I'll write it here somewhere on the screen. I write it like 5 cities so far, and so far we're still in communication with this company in Belarus, so hopefully I'll be able to go to Minsk, because a lot of people want me to go to Minsk, and that just might happen. So stay tuned. Filotchko. Hope you enjoyed this lesson, especially you girls. If you're not a member, say, no, I don't want to be. They're going to take your information and bother you all the time. So I'm out. Later.